All right, calling to order the Lawrence Common Council, which one is this? Public Works Committee, now in session. The time is, I've got 5:40, 5:57, close enough. Please stand for pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Looks like we have quorum.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. It does appear that Councilor Giles is on the Teams link, and we can see him. Councilor Giles, can you just speak so we can confirm we can hear you?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Can hear you. Okay.
All right. Good afternoon.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, let the record reflect that we do have quorum, obviously, and unfinished business. Next on the, are there any unfinished business? None? Okay. Next on the agenda, new business, resolution number 4, 2025. Chief, I understand you have something to say about that?
Just for the record, we'll just read the title into the record here. This is a resolution of the Common Council of the City of Lawrence, Indiana, approving a professional services contract for engineering services by United Consulting.
Thank you very much, committee members. Greg Goodnight, Chief of Staff, City of Lawrence. I did hand this out at the last meeting. I think you all had a copy of the Indiana Code 36-4-9-6, second-class cities, appointment of officers. And that section applies to second-class cities. And under that statute, it says the city executive shall appoint and list a series of offices, one of them being a city civil engineer. We've been going through this process for a while. We started, put the feelers out to many engineering firms after we didn't get any traction hiring a city engineer. About 6 or 7 showed interest. We pared it down, interviewed 4 engineering firms and their specific engineers, and went through the process, and then chose our committee, which was made up of 4 myself and 3 other city employees, 2 from the Public Works, and then the HR person, Jeanette Jackson, and really chose Gretchen here, and then we negotiated a contract with them. That contract has been approved by the Board of Works. It has been approved by the utilities. It just has to go back through now through the Common Council. Gretchen Meyer is here. If you want to ask her any engineering questions, don't ask me any engineering questions, please. But anyways, what we're trying to do is we think her contract, our hope is, and I do believe, she'll pay for herself, and then hopefully even provide other savings by streamlining things. She will be on site, not every single day, but through the contract, she'll be there 40 hours in the initial, pairs down to 32 hours, down to 24, and then we'll be on site, that's on city property, 2 days a week after about 10 or 12 weeks. So I'll answer questions other than engineering questions.
And what is her salary?
I believe it was 60, Scott, you might be able to help me here. I think it was $64,000 from the city council and $64,000 from the utility. That was based on going to the end of the year. This has been taking a little bit longer, so we're either going to get more time out of her or we probably won't spend that up to that amount. So it's based on an hourly rate.
Yeah, thank you for.
So it appears that pursuant to Section 3 of the agreement, the total cost to the city and utilities in the aggregate for the contractor's services under the agreement shall not exceed $131,200. The cost for the contractor's services shall be split equally between the city and utilities, with each party responsible for 50% of the total cost for the
so
contract.
I said 64,000, so that comes out, I think, to 65,600 each. Yeah. and they've already approved it through the utilities. And again, this is to comply with state statute and hopefully pay for itself. I can tell you the first task I'm going to assign Gretchen is to get her arms around all the contracts to see which ones are some that need immediate attention, which ones are secondary, do we need to be spending this money and going through these agreements, and some of them can be put off to 2026 or 2027, but which ones are immediate needs and prioritizing all those.
May I ask some questions of Ms. Meyer, please?
I'll step back up to the other.
Gretchen Meyer, United Consulting.
You have been doing work for United Consulting, under United Consulting for the City of Lawrence for
That's correct.
how long have you been doing that?
So I've worked with the City of Lawrence through my employer, United Consulting, for approximately 2 years, maybe 3 now. Helping you apply for funding for a trail project, designing that trail project, and then seeing it through construction, and now trying to help you with, we actually have another contract with you guys for some on-call services, so helping you get your stormwater records up to date as well. And then whatever we can do for this engineering agreement to get you back on track and complying with everything you need to comply with, applying for funding and making sure that you guys can make the most of everything here to maintain your infrastructure going forward.
Any other questions?
I don't have any questions of Gretchen,
That's correct.
of Gretchen, but if Mr. Goodnight could step back up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
So just quick question. So it's 64,000 from the administration, 64,000 for utility. Is the 64,000 in the budget for utilities
Yes.
for that?
Yeah. When I came, they were part of the group that interviewed the engineering firms and the engineers themselves, and I made sure that they had money to take care of it on their end first. So we kind of talked, when I had them involved, they were going to have to pay for that, because she'll be providing services for them as well.
You're right. So, what was the thought behind, or how did we come to the place where we decided to contract for those services versus hire a city engineer?
So, from my understanding, just talking with other people, that my predecessor looked out, tried putting the feelers out for a city engineer, we did the same thing. Our fear was that somebody might, I don't want to label anybody, but that a young college person just graduating might take the job to get their foot in the door and then look to go on to higher pay, because it is a pretty tight market for civil engineers. And so that was the mindset that led. I mean, and if you ask when I wanted to get this accomplished, my answer would be probably 3 months ago as opposed to today, but that's where we're at. I'm hoping that, again, she can, there's a lot of contracts, and I don't have the engineering skills, and we really don't have somebody to kind of scrutinize, does this is something that can be done? Can we do this at a later time? Does this have to be part of this agreement? I really am, and I can't guarantee it, hope that she pays for herself and then some through streamlining some things.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Okay. All right. Giles, do you have any questions?
I don't have any questions.
Okay. Any further questions?
Thank you all very much.
Thank you. I entertain a motion for favorable, unfavorable recommendation, or no recommendation.
I make a motion to recommend to full council for approval.
I second that.
All right. A motion has been made for recommendation to full council. All in favor?
Aye.
And
Roll
Mr.
call.
Chairman, you do have virtual participants, so roll call vote.
Oh, roll call, okay. Counselor Giles,
Yes.
I say yes. Counselor Shavers,
Yes.
Missouri,
Yes.
like motion carries. Other business? I see none. We're adjourned.
Thank you.